So commuters at the Bree taxi rank in Johannesburg have expressed some mixed views with the extension of the nationwide lockdown. As government continues to battle the coronavirus, President Cyril Ramaphosa, as you know, announced that the lockdown will now carry on until the end of this month. This as the rate of infections continues to rise. Our very own Mbali Thethani is at the Bree taxi rank this morning. She joins us now live to give us a sense of those sentiments. So, Mbali, we acknowledge, of course, that many people who ordinarily would be going to work aren't doing that today because it still is a holiday. But from the kind of sentiment you've been able to gather there, how are people sort of dealing with now has become week 3 of the nationwide lockdown?
Well, Ayanda, it is a busy morning here at the Bree taxi rank. We do know that a number of people are on that Easter break, but we know that essential services is still reporting for duty. I know that these are people working in grocery stores, of course. These are people working in the field of transport. These are also people working in the health sector. But, of course, we have been speaking to a number of people here at the Bree taxi rank, Ayanda. And basically, when we are speaking to these commuters, they are giving us a sense of these mixed views. And they've been basically saying that, well, they understand the issue of the lockdown, but it is quite difficult for them to get by. I'm also going to try and speak here to a couple of taxi drivers. Now, Baba, I just want to find out from you, ne? We know that the lockdown has been extended. When as umuntu osebenza la ufila kanjani ngale ndaba?
Okay, sanibonani bandla. Ya uMoses Mhlangu okhulumayo njengamanje. Ya mayelana le lockdown leni yasihlukumeza thina kakhulu. Ngoba end of the day sigcina vela singatholanga lutho, even imali echecking asithola. Njengami umlungu wami ngicabana naye day 90 every day mayelana ne-checking ngoba ngilayisha kayi-2, uyabona, ngilayisha only kayi-2, and then mangilayisha silayisha abantu abawu-10. Ngisa abantu abawu-10 le-Randburg ngibuya empty. Mangifika la ngithola ukuthi sekuvaliwe, angisakwazi ulayisha, kumele ngilinde u-4. Ngiphinde ngilayishe futhi ngo-4 elokuzana abantu laba abawu-10 ngibayisa le-Randburg. Ngibuya empty. Kumele ngizochecka malini. Mangithi ngiyabheka ngithola ukuthi imali ekhona i-R100 kuphela. So angazi ukuthi kahle kahle kwenzakalani, angazi mayelana nale lockdown ukuthi ngoba kunabantu la esebenza nabo, yabona ababhisi bayasibhala ekseni, imoto nemoto elayishaya iphuma nabantu abawu-10 bayibhala lapho. So asazi ukuthi njengoba basibhalela ukuthini ukuthi mhlamba nathi sizothola ama-shares or yini, angazi, yabona. So ngifuna ukuba nolwazi nami ngoba njengoba sihlupheka kanje ayikho imali esiyitholayo nathi. Kuphela eviki uhluleka nokuba ne-R100 i-wages ngoba asakwazi ukuhola nokuhola. So sifuna ukuba nolwazi.
Enye into engifuna ukukhuluma ngayo kakhulu, ngibona la kakhulu lana abantu abagqokanga ama-gloves, abantu abagqokanga ama-mask. Niyawathola na i-protective gear from the association?
Yeah, exactly, like mayelana ama-mask, i-mask nelokozana, namadlavi, ama-sanitizer, lezinto. Okay, nangu ubabzondi siyambona lokho asifutha ngama-sanitizer kanjalo. Kodwa ngicabanga ukuthi umngameli ulethile ubalole, ulethile elokozana ama-mask namadlavi lezinto nama-sanitizer. Kodwa into esibonayo la i-sanitizer kuphela. Amadlavi asinawo njengoba nibona. Asina amadlavi, asina ama-mask. Angazi ukuthi kwenzakalani, kodwa ngicabanga ukuthi lezi zinto zilethiwe ukuthi sizithole nathi zonke. So angazi ukuthi kwenzakalani.
So ukhathazekile kakhulu ngale ndaba le?
Kakhulu impela nje. Angikho right nje.
And ngalesikhathi lesi sithola le coronavirus, when are you worried at all ukuthi ungayithola now because awuna protective gear at all?
Exactly. Even right now angazi ukuthi kwenzakalani because I never went to doctor just to confirm it, like to check ukuthi kwenzakalani empilweni yami. Mhlamba namanje uthola ukuthi senginayo, but actually bezilethiwe izinto zokuthi siziprotecta kanjani azikho.
Yabonga kakhulu baba. I am also going to try and speak to a few commuters who are in this taxi. Sanibonani ninjani? Mama, bengicela ukwazi from wena, siyazi ukuthi sithola le ndaba le eyale coronavirus and ngiyabona ukuthi wena uye emsebenzini. Are you concerned at all ngale ndaba le ukuthi this lockdown, it has now been extended?
Concerned vele due to siyahlupheka nge-transport, guys. and nakhona nje izinto ezenzakalayo asazi ukuthi nathi si safe noma kwenzakalani.
Mani hamba ngala taxi every day. Do you guys get a sanitizer, any protective gear as well?
Siyawathola, but not wonke ama-taxi.
Okay, ngiyabonga bam. Ayanda, here you can hear as well people questioning the problems around the protective gear, which we saw the Transport Minister Fikile Mbalula last week basically saying that they will be providing a number of those in the transport industry with the necessary protective gear. People are questioning here the use of sanitizers. Some of these taxi drivers are basically telling us that they're only getting this sanitizers when they only ask about it. So it's not an everyday issue here where people get the access to the necessary protective gear. I'm also going to talk to Ubabu Moses. But Moses, I just want to find out from you. Siyazi ukuthi le ndaba le eye coronavirus iyahlupha la right now in South Africa. Abantu abasebenza la association bathi abatholi ama protective gear from the association.
Bayawathola mase njalo ekuseni siyasivuke sanitize every day until now. Kodwa kunabanye abantu abangihlukumezayo lapha abangafuni ukuthi ngibasanitize athi umuntu hayi mina angilokhuzi mina angiyifuni. Ngimtshela umuntu ukuthi phela lento isemthethweni akusiye ukuthi mhlambe ivezwe yimi. Umkhuhlane lokho ukuthi omunye nomunye angatheleleki ngaleli gciwane leli.
Ngicela ukukhuluma nomunye taxi driver manje athi abatholi ama-mask, abatholi ama-glove, uthola nje i-sanitizer and umuntu oyi-one kuphela la e-taxi rank ohamba aphethe i-sanitizer. Iqiniso na?
Ama-mask asinawo mama saphela wafika ubaba uMbali lapha evele eshoda emancane. Kodwa i-sanitizer siyabenza o-driver every day before imoto iphuma lapho. Siyabasanitize abashayeli nabagibeli bethu.
And do you think it's enough baba ukuthi kunomuntu oyi-one kuphela ohamba ane-sanitizer akumelanga ukuthi kube nabanye abantu na?
Phinda futhi ma.
Ngithi kunomuntu oyi-one kuphela la e-taxi rank ohamba aphethe i-sanitizer. Do you think ukuthi kwamele kube nabanye na abantu abanye abaningi?
Uthola ukuthi babili bathathu emotweni abafuna ukusanitize. Uthola ukuthi bonke abantu bayavuma ukuthi sibasanitize. Uthola ukuthi abawu-3 abafuni ukuthi sibasanitize. Manje thina bese sibatshela phela isemthethweni le taxi ukuthi thina siyazenzela ngayo isemthethweni.
Ngiyabonga baba. Of course, Ayanda, that is Moses Dlamini. Of course, he is the association assistant here at the Bree taxi rank. And of course, he is the one going around trying to sanitize the commuters here at the Bree taxi rank. And as you heard it there, a number of complaints coming from commuters, coming from taxi drivers, specifically around taxi drivers, saying that there isn't adequate protective gear in terms of masks, in terms of gloves. There's only one person at the Bree taxi rank going around sanitizing people. And of course there we're hearing from commuters also raising a number of their concerns around this issue. But we will continue, Ayanda, trying to give you updates throughout the day in terms of how people are keeping safe during this nationwide lockdown. We know that it has now been extended. We know that President Cyril Ramaphosa did announce last week asking for South Africans to be patient. We know that the rate of infections has slowed down somewhat, but we can still see that the infections continue to increase.
Right, thank you very much for that comprehensive update. Mbali Thethani is our reporter live to us from the Bree taxi rank in the Joburg CBD.